external world, and in that silence, he discovers what 60 duels could never teach him. He writes 2 books, The Book of 5 Rings, his treatise on strategy, and Dokodo, The Way of Walking Alone, 21 Principles, his final teaching. Number 9. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. All the noise, all the distraction, all the stimulation, all the external validation. It's seeking, running, avoiding. Number 17. Do not act following customary beliefs. Everything you think you know about yourself, borrowed from the noise around you. Number 21. Respect Buddha and the gods, without counting on their help. Walk alone. The truth is found in silence, not in external sources. The greatest swordsman in history spent his final days teaching the same lesson. When the noise ends, the real you begins. But Musashi wasn't the only one who discovered this. The Stoics knew it too. Seneca retreated from Rome to write in solitude. Marcus Aurelius wrote his Meditations alone. In silence, at war, the Zen masters built entire monasteries around silence, not as punishment, as liberation, because they understood something modern humans have forgotten. You cannot know yourself in noise. You can only know yourself in silence. Every opinion, every preference, every belief you have, where did it come from? If you can't answer that question, then you don't know yourself, you know the noise. Musashi spent 30 years as the greatest warrior in Japan, but he spent his final years discovering something more important, who he was when the fighting finally stopped. Maya was about to learn the same lesson, and it would be harder than any battle Musashi ever fought. Chapter 3. What Silence Reveals. Maya's first day of real silence started at 6 a.m. No alarm, no phone, no podcast, no music, just her and the silence. She lasted 6 minutes before her hand reached for her phone. She caught herself, put it down, sat back down. The discomfort was immediate, physical. Her chest felt tight. Her mind started racing. This is stupid. I should be doing something productive. What's the point of just sitting here? But she stayed. And that's when the real battle began. Discovery 1. The false self collapses. Maya had spent 32 years building an identity career-driven, well-informed, culturally aware. The person who always had an opinion, always had a take, always knew what was happening. But in silence, that person started dissolving. Without the podcast telling her what to think, she didn't know what she thought. Without the influencers telling her what to care about, she didn't know what she cared about. Without the constant external input, she had no opinions at all. It was terrifying, because if you remove everything external, what's left? Maya didn't know she'd never looked. A psychologist studying identity formation found something disturbing. Most people's sense of self is 70 to 80% constructed from external sources. Your preferences, your beliefs, your values, your personality. You think they're yours, but they're borrowed, absorbed, downloaded from the noise around you. The real you, the one beneath all the conditioning. Most people never meet that person. Maya was meeting her for the first time, and she was a stranger. Discovery 2. Unprocessed emotion surfaces. Day 3 of silence. Maya was sitting on her couch, and suddenly, grief hit her like a wave. Her grandmother had died 2 years ago. Maya went to the funeral, took 3 days off work, and then got back to normal. Stayed busy, kept moving, never actually processed it. And now, with no noise to distract her, it all came flooding back. She cried for an hour. Not sad crying, release crying. Because silence doesn't just reveal who you are. It reveals everything you've been running from. All the unprocessed emotion, all the suppressed feelings, all the pain you covered up with podcasts, and productivity, and constant motion. Silence brings it all to the surface. A neuroscientist studying emotional processing explains, when you're constantly stimulated, your brain doesn't have time to process experiences. They get stored but never integrated. Silence creates the space for integration. That's why silence feels dangerous, because it forces you to feel everything you've been avoiding. Maya discovered silence, the loops became obvious. Psychologists call this rumination, repetitive, unproductive thought patterns that run automatically. For most people, 60 to 70% of daily thought turn on music, call someone, do anything but sit here. Her brain was interpreting silence as a threat, like her nervous system thought she was in danger if she wasn't constantly stimulated. A researcher studying sensory deprivation explains, your brain evolved in environments with constant input. Silence triggers a mild panic response because your survival system interprets lack of input as potential danger. Your brain thinks silence equals vulnerability, so it floods you with discomfort to force you back into motion. Maya felt it all. The panic, the urgency, the overwhelming need to do something, but she stayed. 30 minutes, just sitting, just breathing. And then something shifted. The panic passed, the urgency faded, the mental noise started settling, and underneath all of it, for the the three silences. Maya found Musashi's teaching in his final work, Dokodo, The Way of Walking Alone, 21 principles written in complete solitude. But buried in those principles was a system, a practice, the actual method Musashi used to discover his true self. 3 types of silence, each one removing a different layer of noise. Here's how it works. Silence 1. External silence, shizukesa. The Japanese word shizukesa doesn't just mean quiet, it means the absence of disturbance. Musashi's practice was radical. 30 minutes every morning. 0 external input. No sounds, no screens, no reading, no stimulation of any kind. Just sitting, in complete silence. Maya started the next day. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Sat on her couch. Week 1 was torture. 5 minutes in, the you that was always there, waiting in the silence. Today, sit in complete silence for 10 minutes. No phone, no music, no input, just you. The real you is waiting there, and once you meet them, everything changes.